Hi, welcome to Real Estate Raw. I'm Kevin Durston, and once again, thanks to our sponsors, Australian Property Values and Nest Seekers Australia. Now today, the big one, the deal breakers. You've got to know your deal breakers and when to walk away. That could be price, usually it might be, but if we break it down and look at the things that could be deal breakers, and I'll do a bit of storytelling around here, is that I looked to purchase a home not that long ago actually, and we loved it as a family. It suited all of our needs, and we noticed a little bit of water damage downstairs in the lounge room. And so I asked the real estate agent about that, and he was very, very transparent and said, yep, there's been some leaking from the upstairs ensuite, and but the owners had it looked at, and it's all good. And I thought, oh, okay, so fair enough. So what they'd done is they cut a hole in the lounge room floor down below, and got up and had a look, and then put a air conditioning vent sort of plastic cover over the hole. So I thought, all right. So we went upstairs into the ensuite, and the ensuite looked fine. And the real estate agent saying, oh yeah, they've just resealed all the floors and all of that. And so I rang my builder and said, all right, what's the go? Can we come out and have a look at the property? And at this point, during COVID, he actually had COVID, so he couldn't come out. So I was there on my own, having to make this decision of whether we, spend money on buying the property, or try and investigate ourselves. So I went down the path. I got a plumber involved. He went up and had a look, and he just had a look, and he did a simple check. He took the tap off and the plate off behind the tap, and he said, oh, there it is there. It's been leaking, it's been dripping for however many years. And I said, all right, so what's the deal there? And he goes, oh, well, what happened is when they've tiled the bathroom, they didn't actually seal the tiles. They've just hacked them around and put the tapware in, and then they didn't actually silicone up around it. So that behind that plate has been leaking for years and years and years. And it might have only been a drip, but you can see the wood in behind was wet. And then downstairs, when I took the little cover off, I could see the water had dried in underneath on the floor. But what there was part of the house frame that was sitting obviously directly underneath the shower. And I said all of this to my builder, and he said, mate, unless you can get in there and find it, it's either going to be $1,500 or $15,000 or $35,000 to rip the whole ensuite out, redo the floor, and take out all the rotted wood and things like that. So for us, that was the deal breaker. We pulled out of the deal straight away. So, the house, or the new homeowners, and I drive near that house every day, they could get another 20 years out of it, but it's just a risk that we weren't prepared to take. So that's a good inside tip from someone else's experience. But anyway, until next time.